Hi you guys, this is Gwendolyn, and for today's video I would like to share with you a new handbag that I finally got. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the bag that I've wanted for so long is, voila! I have wanted, now the problem is I got to remember what it's called. This one, I'm gonna look it up. It's like a hobo style. I can't remember the name of it. It's the, let me look it up. Okay, I figured it out. The handbag that I finally got. Oh, you guys like my hair? It's like, okay, let me stop. The handbag is the Galleria. I think that's what it is, Galleria. But anyway, it's out of the it's like from 2009 or somewhere in that range. 2009 collection, I think it is. But it's the hobo style. I love this bag. And the funny thing about it is typically, I'm sorry, I got it from the Real. And typically I carry a lot of the satchel style bags, but this one is, I've been obsessing over this bag. That's the fan for a while. Oh, I forgot to turn it down. I usually don't keep my fan up this like in the high speed because it just goes up in my nose and my mouth or whatever. But anyway, now the bag is, this handbag is not perfect. You know, this Louis Vuitton bag, it isn't in perfect shape according to the sale, correct? It was like under, I think it was listed like under fair, but I love it. I haven't taken the tag off yet either. See there, got it from the Real. And it was such a good price. Well, it was actually a gift to me. Like, you guys know how I roll. I get gifts, but this is the thing. It's, if you hear that squeaking, I'm sorry, it's my door because the wind is blowing. I'm sorry, it's just stuff going on around me. But anyway, it has the people that have this know it's like the strap is not detachable. Why would you need it to be detachable officially? Because that I know of. I don't think these thingies, these what are these called, like rings or something, I don't, maybe you can, it looked like maybe they could be removed by the person that would know how to do it. I'm not sure. It looked like if some type of a little pin can go on the side. I'm not sure. And you may be able to remove these to put a new strap on, or strap on. You know what I'm talking about. Put some type of a strap attached to the bag. It's not written, I don't think it's anything on there, but it has Louis Vuitton all on the rings and things like that. It's really, I think the bag is beautiful. It does have some breaks in the leather around the trim of the bag. You know, so, but I don't mind, because I know that I could take things into, typically, I don't know if it's changed, but I know I could typically take things into my boutique, my Louis Vuitton boutique, and or I have a local cobbler. I think that's what they call the person that repairs shoes and handbags and all of that type of thing. I hope I'm not saying it incorrectly, because I don't want to insult anything or anybody, but they have this guy has repaired quite a few things for me, and he's put in like a new lining in one of my other Louis Vuitton bags, where sometimes you get the older models, whatever, and that type of suede is all broken up and everything. So he repaired that on another handbag. So if I really want this repaired, I could get this repaired from the boutique possibly, or like I said, my cobbler. So I'm not that concerned about it because it really doesn't matter to me because the bag is like broken in because you know you want your hobo bag to not be real stiff, and that's just from use. And I think it is gorgeous. It's another. I love larger bags. I'm gonna partially kind of do like this. See there? It's like I'm not standing all the way, but you guys know how you guys know how people typically say their height and things like that. So when they're showing a handbag, if you want to know the bag hangs pretty well on, like if I'm standing completely, it's right at a little bit below my waist, and I'm a little bit over 5'7" actually. So anyway, it is. I love this logo. I've always wanted the bag because of that. And there are a few other delightful. I wanted one of those. That still may look into delightful, and it's a few others that are big bags like this. I can't remember the name of some of them. I just go, like it's one of those things. Like I always say, I always make an excuse for me, but I don't walk around typically just speaking the name of my products. Like when I was showing you guys my plants. I have so many different variations. Well, that's not true, but I have a decent amount of plants. And then when I start filming, I'm like, all of a sudden now I got to remember what the plant is actually called, because I don't walk around and just say, hey, there's my snake plant, there's my air plant, there's my monstera. It's not to me. I typically don't. I just say plants or you know what I'm saying? So like my handbags, I just say my handbag or my hobo bag or. So that's why sometimes I get these names all mixed up. But anyway, it's so beautiful. I think it is a really beautiful bag to me. I think it's perfect in my opinion. I love a bag. Like you sometimes when you get, I don't know if you guys the same way, but I like to have I like brand new products, but for things that are leather based, even a shoe, I prefer sometimes it to be broken in a little bit. It's just something like really, if it's a stiff bag or whatever, I would rather be that it should be stiff. You understand? Like I said, a satchel or something like that. But I don't want a bag that's supposed to be kind of floppy to be real stiff. So even if I got it repaired, even if I got this replaced, I would still try to get this leather loosened up. I would do it. I think it's great. I was afraid when I initially was looking at it because I was looking at the picture and things like that to pick it out. When I was looking at it, I was like, it was. But I'm like, it's okay. It doesn't matter the condition that it's in. I was like, I'm just going to go. It's okay. I'm like, yeah, I still want it. And so and I'm glad I stuck with it because I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing. And I was originally carrying I've been changing handbags throughout the weeks, which is pretty good. Oh, real quick, hair. I've been wearing my hair braided for a while, and I decided to take the braids down and let my hair just breathe a little bit more, and it's just, so that's where I am right now. And so it's like I love stuff in my hair, so I've been putting I got a little teddy bear up here. I know I'm overkill, but there's a little teddy bear up there. I don't know if it shows, but I just like girly cute stuff, and I always had. I just like it. So wearing my hair like this, having it just, Lexi twisted it for me, and we took the twist down and stuff like that. So I get to do decoration, and you can do it in braids too, though. You can actually do a braid as well. So, and anyway, so I love it. I think it's really, it's freeing it's just different You guys are so funny because you know I don't know if you guys I don't know if everybody does the same thing, but we call the back of our hair like the kitchen. When I was a young girl, I don't know what you guys call it nowadays. I'm sorry if it's crazy, but that's what people said. And it's funny because it's that lowest part of your hair where I cut mine every few months. I can't stand it. I don't think hair should grow that low. And because you know when you hold your head down, and then this is so random. I started talking about this bag, and now I'm talking about my what we called a kitchen. I don't know why my son asked me, why would you guys call it a kitchen? I said, I don't know. It's like, I know it's the heart of your home. What does it have to do with the back of your hair? And I thought, this is so left field. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. But you guys know that's how I am. I think it's because people where I grew up, my mom and whomever, aunts or whoever that would do people's hair. They might do other people's hair, whatever. My mom always did our hair. But we always did it in the kitchen because I guess it was easy to sweep up and clean up. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. But it's like in place of we didn't have an actual hair salon in the house. So my mom used the kitchen. And it's funny, not the bathroom, because in the kitchen sometimes you need the stove for like you heating up combs and things like that. I know it sounds crazy, but maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't know what they have to do with the back of your hair. It's on my mind. I said it. Sorry it's left field, but I was thinking it. However, I don't know who else is like that. It bugs me to no end to have hair growing this low back here. Why? Your hair needs to grow that low down your neck. It irks me. I cut this every few months and I'm going to cut it again. It just grows out and I would braid it back up because I can't stand it. I can't stand hair on my neck. Oh gosh, what did they have to do with a handbag? I don't know. Maybe Louis Vuitton family did the same thing. Maybe they were in the kitchen and combing his hair. I don't know. But it made me think about when I was touching it. So I always have my kitchen braided up because I just can't stand it. And so I'm going to cut these ponytails off in the back. Anyway, and I cut them all the way up. Just get scissors and cut. I just can't stand it. Anyway, and my daughter laughs because they grow so fast. You know, some people I do have fast growing hair, and I've always had super long hair. I don't care what I've done to. I've always said this. I don't care what I've done to alter or to help my hair to like conform to a style. I don't care what products or what other hair or whatever I've used to help create the style I want because of my texture is so super extremely soft that my hair just would fly in the wind if I don't weigh it down. I can't describe it. It's literally like rabbit's hair. That's how my natural hair is. And so I need sometimes, that's why I wear clamps, pins, all type of things to weigh my hair down. Just stuff I'm thinking about. It's on my mind. So that's why I change my hair a lot. But like I said, but no matter what I do to it, it grows really fast. I cut it off, it grows. I cut it, it grows. It's just the way it is. I've always had super long hair and nice hair. Anyway. That's me. Okay, so this is what I wanted to share. I was telling you initially, I didn't forget that this is the handbag I was carrying before I picked this one up. I'm sorry, I didn't pick it up. It was shipped. It was sent to me. Before I got this, I did pick it out. So I did get to do that. And so since I keep saying, and so why am I doing? Anyway, I'm going to take the things out of here. My Alexander Wang. And you guys know how obsessed I am over Alexander Wang. I think I'm not even going to go into it. I swear these are my favorite handbags in the world. This style the Roccos are my, out of this designer, I think I don't know, but I believe these are some of my favorites. Anyway, so I was going to transfer those things into this bag to get the feel of how would it be with the weight. I know this handbag could hold a lot of things. You guys know I'm the only person in the world still has one of these super huge iPads. So, because again, like I said, I don't know if you guys remember when my son goes to the music studio, you know, he's a drummer. And I always talk about this, I think. And you guys know he and Lexi work together, and she sings and writes her own music, and he drums to all of her stuff. So I go there, I record them all the time. So I just, when he's in the drum booth, I just prop up my iPad and I can sit there and watch him. I can see pretty close how he's drumming. I can watch his hands and things pretty close instead of standing over him in the booth. I prop it up and then hit the producer. You can also see him like watching TV. That's why I love this iPad. So we just prop it up. We're recording. I record him, and and I can just watch him like if I'm watching him on TV. And the producer, we don't have to get up and go closer to the drumming booth. Anyway, who else for all that? That's a bonus. Okay, so that's why I always kept that big thing. But if it's in here, no problem whatsoever. And that is my, what is that, a 12, 9 by 12, or the 12 something, I forgot. I've had it for so many ancient years. But it's the biggest iPad that Apple sells. So put that in there, and just going to throw my things in here really quickly since I'm up here rambling. You guys, while I'm sitting up here, like, just doing this real quick, my Calvin Klein wallet. Just for the record, I'm going to go back to what I was getting ready to say. I'm all over the place because I just think things constantly, things pop in my brain, and I just typically in the real world, not on here, I just say it. I just say whatever comes to my mind typically, and I change subjects and topics and whatever frequently and pick back up. My family's used to it. That's how I am. But real quick, again, I've said it before in the past, this particular wallet, nothing grand about it, it's just a bright color. And I started picking up on brighter colors for my wallet because you can see it in the bottom of your bag better than the standard Louis Vuitton colors, right? Their monogram and everything, they're dark. There's just all of their things. Most of the things that I have, I know they have lighter colors. The ones that I own are darker. So here's just a pochette and things. I'm just going to put this stuff in here. I'm going to roll this back up. I had a receipt from somewhere, but this is from my dog. You guys know I adopted a greyhound. My last really big pretty dog I had she was Jarian. He was a Saint Bernard and Poodle mix, and I've said it before. It's been some months, I think now, and he passed away. He had some major. They think he was born with some kind of kidney issue or something like that, and so I ended up getting the greyhound that I wanted with him. But anyway. So that's why I have the doggy bags. God, what was she talking about? And there was something I was going to say about, what I've been doing of late is, outside of needing to record and doing some other things, I've been catching up on a lot of my reality shows. You guys, I am so tired of those reality shows fighting. I have to say it. I don't care what this video is about. I'm going to probably say it on every single last one of them. And I know a person could say, well, stop watching them. Yeah, good point. Wow. However, it's not a lot of things to watch on. I don't have cable per se. You know, a lot of people do. I stream my television stuff. So I watch a variety of things, YouTube, TV, everything. So Apple TV, all of that. And so realistically, it's not a lot of things to watch. And I enjoy watching TV. I like to watch shows. So that's why I have to watch a lot of things. Go back to my DVDs, watch things I pay for, I download programs or whatever, all of that stuff. You know how we do it. But I do watch reality TV because it's not a lot of things like it that's on. It's just the truth. And I do like reality TV. However, it just makes me so angry. I want to call Mr. Bravo and tell him stop making these people fight so much. It's not even real. That's not reality. The Housewives, you guys know I must be talking about Housewives, Basketball Wives, Housewives, all of that I watch. And I started watching it years ago when like Nene and everybody was on there in the beginning. I loved it. Vicky from the Orange, I know she was the original. And I loved the show. It was fun watching people in a life. It's like someone inviting you in to look into their home and see how they're living. And it's a little, I never thought I would like to see it because I don't like watching and spying on people, or I have no interest, none. However, when I started watching it to just see, I like watching their nice cars, their handbags, their clothing, their house, how their home is decorated. I love seeing that. But then it started getting so dark to me of late. And I have to just say this because on my mind, I don't care. I'm going to say it's my, I do me. And it started to get so dark every time I turn around. And it's not just about the disagreements. I know that happens. It's the bullying and teaming up against one person. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired of it. And I don't want to just, I can not to watch it. I can decide, I know my one less view is not going to make them go away or whatever. I understand that. But I just wish they would listen to some of the complaints and just stop letting it go so far, so much. It's so daunting. It's so tiring to keep watching. That was my door opening. That's what I was looking at. Hold on for a second. Let me go so it doesn't just keep hitting with the wind. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, I'm back. So, as I was saying, I love the reality shows. I like watching reality TV so much. I just like, I know why I like it still to date, because it's not supposed to be predictable. I like watching things that's not supposed to be predictable. That's why I like horror. I like a lot of horror movies, and I like suspense, mysteries. I like all of that. I like comedies. I like everything. Love stories. I don't like to always know what's going to happen. I just, anyway, you can get an idea. It's not that hard to figure it out. However, I wish that I wish Bravo, I keep saying Mr. Bravo, I wish Bravo would just stop just allowing the darkness to be so dark. How many typical adults, well, me, people like me, I'm not going to sit around someone I don't like. And if we keep fighting, going back and forth, you tolerate it with your siblings for a while, you understand? So, and I'm like, how realistic is that? And then it's like, and it's every culture, every race and everything, but they still tend to, we can see the picking and choosing of some of the way they handle certain people, and it's just getting old. It's getting old and tiring, and I'm saying this because I hope to God that somebody that's connected to that person and connected to that person, to that person, as we all have done on our channels, would express things that we just wish would change sometimes. Stop trying to make certain culture people look like they're overly anything. We're not. We're some of the, we're not. And I know this is getting into that space. I didn't want to talk about that type of stuff, but I am. We're not that mean or things like that. Anybody could, but you could make anybody upset. You're going to see a side of them you're not going to be very comfortable with. That's just the truth. However we express ourselves is how we express ourselves. I'm an extremely passionate person. Extremely compassionate and passionate. I am extreme. I am. You jump in my face, it's not going to go down really well. However, you could come to me, need comforting, I will comfort you. You can come, I could fight you, you fight me, whatever, argue, whatever we call it, however the wording you want to use. We could disagree, and I can right behind that disagreement. If I realize you're really hurt, I'm like, oh my gosh, are you okay? I'm like, and that's just my personality. So, but I just get tired of them trying to paint a picture or allowing the narrative to look like certain people are overly something because they got mistreated and they weren't going to tolerate it. And I've always said, even to my kids, it's like if you hit someone, you don't get to dictate how hard they hit you back or if they hit you back. You don't get to decide that. And don't look at them like they're overly crazy or something. You shouldn't have done what you did. We can't determine how much someone else hurt. You can't. You can't determine how someone else feels. And just because it's more than what you are typically think you're capable of or choose not to be, don't judge someone else for going off because you set the narrative for it. But I get so tired of, God, I just look at them sometimes and I just want to jump out there, reach out and help the person that's being just attacked by everybody, even people I don't like. Tamara, she's so mean. And I just think that, I hear a plane going over. In my opinion, these people aren't acting. You're just mean. Call me, girl. You can be mad. Call me. I can give you my number, my email, everything. You are mean. And I just get so tired of them bringing that girl back. And she's so mean. She's so mean. And it's a few, it's some others. Definitely there are others. Dr. Heavenly. Let me see, it's a few others. Let me see, Dr. Heavenly. I know these people, somebody, that chick, because I know she's all over the internet. That chick probably jump in my comments. Go ahead. Being funny like I can jab. I'm a person that I'm quick on my feet. But just being cruel publicly is a whole different ball game. That just takes a whole different type of a character, in my opinion. All of this is in Gwendolyn's opinion. But I don't back down for anything or anybody. I don't. However, I like to be kind to people and help people out. I don't like to see people just being attacked. That's just not cool. To me, that's not cool. And it's tiring to watch. All of this stuff in girl. I've said it. Okay, so got that off my chest. I'll let that go. But there's so much more I can say. I just gotta get so tired of these people being so cruel. Shannon. Oh my God. Lord, I can't. And then when people come for you, you want to cry. Anyway. Heather from, what is it? Which the one? It's Orange County. I like you, girl. I didn't that much at the beginning, but I like her. I like her because she just keeps on keeping on. I wish I had a $55 million profit. Anyway, that's what makes me think about all this stuff. I'm just thinking as I'm going, was supposed to be loading my handbag. So anyway, stuff that's on my mind. Oh, you know what, you guys, I got one of these chargers for my phone, and I think it's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. What else I got in here? I got this, my fan. How does it go? Or push it up. You push it up like this and turn it on somewhere down here. Look how cool that is. That's so cute. That's my fan. Because you guys know I'm in that possible menopause stage in life where I may have hot flashes. I don't know, because I'm in California's hot desert, and I don't know. It's just been hot. So, but just in case, I keep a fan with me. Isn't that cute? It has the wrapping I could put on it to make it bling it out, to make it all bling. But I just decided to just leave it pink. See, that's so cute. That is cute. Sorry about if it's too much brightness behind me and then my hair is white and all of this stuff. I'm sorry if it's too much, but I didn't feel like setting up the light. Put my pen. See, I have a pen with I think I've showed you before. my name on it. I'm loving pins. I've said that before. I love them, love them, love them. I don't typically like to just stick them down in my handbag, but if I do, I'd go ahead and put them in upside down. I don't like to put them, I hate to think they may leak or something. Something could happen. So, and I don't like to mess up my handbags, but I carry mitts around with me. This turned out to be just me changing my handbag video, as well as showing you my new extremely cool handbag. That's all I had in there. That's it. I didn't put anything in the sides. As you guys know how these have these side. I didn't have anything in here this time, but I do use my side pockets. I talk about these things all the time. I think I'm the only person in the whole world that got this handbag that talk about these sides, the side zipper little compartments. Okay, so let me go back a little bit. Okay, whatever I was saying before my camera cut off. That's what I get for coming for those housewives. Dr. Heavenly turned my camera off. Okay, anyway, but like I was saying, talking about something earlier before my camera cut off. But anyway, I loaded this stuff up with the stuff that like I said, the iPad, and I wouldn't typically carry it, I guess, in its case because it makes it so heavy. I think I need to sit back a little bit more. It makes it heavier to, I don't know if you guys see my coffee set up over there, over back there. That's my, like, because my room is set up to be like the feel of being in a little, like a hotel suite or something. That's how my room is set up. I'm talking, looking at the camera, looking at the monitor now, making sure I'm trying to get to here because I see it's so light around my hair and everything. And I do officially have some white, a lot of white hair. No joke. So a lot of any styles I wear, even if I wear some pieces here and there, like I said, sometimes to weigh my hair down, just something I'm thinking about because I'm like looking at the white hair. I have naturally a 98% of hair, my hairstyles that I wear across the globe, or 99 is my hair. Sometimes I need to add more blonde, so I put blonde braided in with my hair because my hair is too white and gray and things like that. And so I'm trying to do the so I don't want just anyway, just to give me a variety of choices of the color with the gray, because it's a lot of gray and white just while I'm looking at my hair, because I'm looking at the monitor and seeing how light it is behind me, but my hair is really light. And you guys know, the people that know when it starts growing in all these random colors. My hair used to be like, I used to be more of a redhead, mostly light brown and red, and that's not happening anymore. So I just have to embrace my gray and white hair. So I'm sorry it's so light behind me, but you know, just the way it is. Okay, really quickly, I'm going to eventually, oh wait, well, oh God, I get so excited to just see stuff, and my brain just starts shifting. I want to show you guys really quickly these shoes that I like, that I've been wearing, and I guarded in these things, believe it or not. I wonder if I could reach and grab one. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Here's one. Look, I can garden in these. I got more of the little thingies that go on them. Some of them just been falling off because I wear these shoes to death. Look at the little thing on there, but I wear these all the time. And sometimes, you know, see there, my little, that's funny, huh? I can't believe I'm showing my shoe on this video. They're so funny. I would say what I call them. I call them my uncle. My Uncle Bud shoes, bubble shoes, because I had an uncle that wore a bigger shoe. I'm sorry to say, my family's gonna kill me, but because he broke his hip or something and didn't want anyone to know, got my shirt all twisted, so he healed off balance, And it just makes me I'm gonna stop. Sorry, family, for telling the truth, but it was funny. It just made me think about it. But anyway, and I call it his name when I put on my shoes. Right, it is what it is. Not to, I don't know, that's me. But it wasn't, it just made me, I'm like, embrace, I like having high shoes on. So anyway, but I was talking about my plants for a second. I want to go through sharing with you guys eventually about a lot of my plants because have I want to help people that may be interested in trying to grow their plants. I'm growing an indoor garden and everything, and I have like tomatoes and potatoes, yams. I think they wanted one of the sweet potato, one is actually yams. I think the other is just a regular potato, and the, like I said, tomato. And I grew them from the original product. So I got a tomato. I mean, I get the tomato. No, I bought the tomato plants as tiny little plants, and I got all the potatoes and the yams, whichever is sweet potato plants that's growing downstairs. I'm indoors. I bought those. Well, Lexi bought them as things she eats. She eats them. But so the ones that were older, that were getting soft, I took them and planted them, and they are growing. I didn't think I could do it, but I'm doing it. But a lot of things around me, if you see, I don't know if you can see, was the hanging up these Spanish moss up there. Mine officially, I think, died. I know it's funny. One of them I bought from somewhere, I think it died, and one I bought from a nursery, I believe was already a dead plant officially. You can't tell because when you typically, people that knows, when you water them, you squirt them or dip them, soak them, the hanging stuff back there, the Spanish moss is hanging, it turns it back green from the brown. It should not be officially brown. They should be more grayish looking. And when you spray them or dip them, soak them in water, they should turn green again, the plant. Mine is struggling to turn green. I don't care. I just like the way it looks. I like it regardless. And I'm originally from Tennessee, so out there, I see them hanging from trees in different places. I think they're cool. And I like it regardless. So, and anyway, my other air plants are in there, as we know. But I got the plants around me, all the different snake plants. I hate saying the word because I'm so terrified of those animals until it's insane. But they're so good to sleep around. Because they're pushing out oxygen to us at night. They're one of the plants that does that. All plants give us oxygen, right? It's like it releases oxygen. All of them do. Some do it through the day, I guess, and some others do it at night. Those some of the ones that does it at night. Why I like having them right by my bed. I think I've talked about this before, but I'll go into more detail because what I'm getting ready to do, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'm going to go and cedar the rest of my plants. I've been putting this a cedar mulch in my plants. I have it outdoors, outside around my yard, in my flower beds. I have it out there, and it does deter most every bug you can think of, and it keeps the plants a little bit moist, of course, but like any mulch would do, I think. And it also I don't smell the cedar that much. It's not that strong to me because I'm in a place where I live in this valley. It's always a lot of high winds. So I don't notice the smell that much. But that, and so what I did was got the cedar, decided I'm going to start putting in my inside plants. And I know somebody may say, well, you don't this and that. I don't, oh, yeah. But we've been getting attacked by mosquitoes. It's been a random thing of mosquitoes this year. Never had it ever. In the 10 years I've lived here, never been bitten by a mosquito until recently. And it happened, I believe, behind that when the storms went through, the El Nino, those storms and everything, where the heat waves were crazy, the rainstorms were crazy, from the hurricanes that caused all this stuff. A lot of mosquitoes were coming, have been around, and they, anyway, so I'm sure somewhere in the vicinity of where I live, there's warters just, just sitting somewhere and they're breeding. So anyway, still water, they breed. Anyway, we've been getting bitten. I've been getting knocked, I've been getting mauled, me and my kids and things like that. So anyway, so that's why I'm putting a cedar in my potted plants, as well as I'm finding a way to fix even some of the plants that have sitted in water, although I rinse them every few days. Not a week, not 2 weeks. Every few days, some of my plants that sit in water to grow, that's being propagated, I rinse it. I take all that water out and rinse the plants, everything. I do it all the time. So there, I'm not making sure I'm not breeding mosquitoes, right? Helping them to breed, rather. Oh, I hate those things. But, well, anyway, I can't stand them. That's what I'm getting ready to do. So I'm going to get up from here. But I wanted to share with you my new addition. The Galleria. I keep thinking it's called Galleria. But here she is. And we're going to enjoy her. I'm going to get ready to go eat. I didn't throw a coffee in here. I may pull one from another thing I got because I want to just keep showing you guys all these cool coffee thingies that I'm doing. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. But enjoyed talking to you guys. Went on my little rant with the housewives. Who else I was going to talk about? Lala from Vanderpump Rules. Girl, call me. I'll help you. A few. These people, you guys, I'm sorry. These people are so mean. They're so mean. I don't care if it's an act. I don't care what you call it. It's so cruel. I would not want it to be noted for being just a cruel, mean, evil person. I wouldn't. The money is not worth that to me. Well, how much? I'm joking. Let me get ready to get out of here. And my intent is not to offend anybody, hurt anyone's feelings, but I'm going to be truthful. Like I do with the people I love in the house. I'm not going to let you run right here and just be some crazy person and nobody takes the time to tell you that's not okay. I'm not that girl. I'm not that woman. I'm not that any of that. I'm not that person. So I'm going to say it. And being mean, treating people cruel, teaming up on people, that's not cool. That's a cowardly act and it's not cool. I don't care for what it's for. I don't care what it is about. It's not cool. It's not okay. Period. Anyway, hope whoever got that. It's not okay. It's not cute. It's not attractive. It's not even a good look on anyone. It's not a good look. And anyway, love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Be whatever, all the things you do to help you feel better. Do all those things. Relax sometimes. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your family. Enjoy friends. Be good to people. Be nice and kind as often, as much as you can. Be that to people. And it will pay. It pays off. Trust, it pays off. But love you. Get ready to get myself out of here. Like I said, got things to do. Please, if you enjoy hanging out with me, where I'm all over the place, if you enjoy that, feel free to subscribe, send me a like, send me comments. If you want to just say hi, I'll say hi back and things like that. But please, just like I said, hang in there with me. I enjoy talking to you guys. I enjoy doing this. And I will try to do it more often. I keep saying that, but I get really busy. You guys know I homeschool my son and everything. He's like 11th grade now. That's some work. And I've been doing it forever. So it's a lot of work on me, but I enjoy it. And anyway, so you guys take care. Love you again, as I keep saying, but I'm out of here for real this time. But turn on the notifications if you like. If you think I'm going to pop up there, just go ahead and turn them on. Anyway, take care of yourselves. Deuces, you guys. Bye. Love you. Bye-bye.